Hello, my name is Solomon Pobi, and I'm in Group 1. And this is a presentation of our group chapter, which is chapter 15, Analyze Telemetry to Better Anticipate Problems and Achieve Goals. And in this our presentation, we are going to talk about a few subtopics, which will be based on our chapter. We will be talking about the creating of tools that allow discoveries of failure signals. Also, all nodes are to look alike and running perfectly with a software. And outliners detection is used to detecting abnormal running conditions from which significant performance degradation may well result. Also, the outliner detection helps in identifying nodes which do not fit a given pattern. In our presentation also, we'll be talking about the use of mean and standard deviation to detect potential problems. Also, we'll be discussing about the instrument and alert on undesired outcomes, as well as the problems that arise when our telemetry data has non-Gaussian distribution. Now, first of all, we will talk about the use of statistic and standard deviation, standard statistical models to detect problems. Now, in our organizations today, we are to have means by which we can be able to solve series of problems that might arise as time goes on. Now, with the standard deviation and computing of average are used to analyze problems metrics. And some scenarios were given in the past, and actually the one of the simplest statistical techniques that we can use to analyze a production metric is computing its mean and the standard deviation. And also we also discussed about the critical production service that have problems, and the configuring alerts to ensure corrective actions, as well as the better alerts are increased by signal to noise ratio. Now, with these examples, points we've given, we spoke about a common use of standard deviation is to periodically inspect the data set for a metric or alert if it has significant varied from the mean. Also, we spoke about the creation instrument and creating instruments and alerts on undesired outcome, and we spoke about the four potential precursors to production incident, and they are the application level, we have the OS level, the database level, and the network level. Now, the application level actually increase web page load time, and the OS level actually save free memory running low and also the disk space running low. The data level actually is based on the database transacting time taking longer than normal, as well as the network level is based on the number of functioning servers behind the load balancer dropping. We also spoke about the analyze problems that arise from telemetry data. Now, with our discussion, actually, we spoke about the problems that arises when our telemetry data has non-Gaussian distribution, actually, and we said that without the Gaussian distribution in underlying data, there will be undesired alarm. And in other words, actually, the distribution of the data set does not have the Gaussian bell curve described earlier. Now, we had an example that we're given in our chapter manual, which were being spoken, a description that was observed by Tofik, who said that not only will we get wake up calls at 2 a.m., we will get them at 2:37 and 4:13 a.m., which should be a problem that needs to be solved. Also, the properties associated with standard deviation do not apply, and there are always an alert when counts exceed a given standard deviation. With over alerting causes, operation engineers to be woken up in the middle of the night, and that's where we spoke about the time the alarms will actually give you a wake-up call. And also, uh, using the anomaly detection technique, uh, we, we spoke about when the data does not have the Gaussian distribution. The not worth is found using different method, as well as the removes of short-term fluctuations and how we can identify long-term threats. Also, the metrics into Tableau helps in enabling service quality. Well, in in conclusion of our presentation, actually, we 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 said that in the sum of our presentation, we spoke about the detecting problems early. That detecting problems early helps fix them at an early stage before they cause greater problems. Also, detecting problems at their early stage help in creating safer system of work, and also the increases the ability to achieve uh, working goals. We spoke about the standard deviation, which helps create filters to detect signals, and also the four potential precursor to a production incident at the application level, the OS level, the database level, and then the network level. And this is our presentation, which I, Solomon Pobi, I presented for chapter 5. Thank you.